Morning, Wilson. These are the announcements.
Go Warriors!
Today's lunch will be pepperoni calzone, steamed carrots, offerings bar, and choice of milk.
Lunchtime, come on in. Lunchtime, sit on down. Lunchtime, eat some food. What are students saying at lunch?
What did you do for the Super Bowl this weekend?
I went to my aunt's house and we watched the Super Bowl. We had a lot of food.
I watched it. Okay.
What are you guys doing for the 4-day weekend?
I got a baseball tournament against him.
Yeah, we're probably gonna smoke them.
I play baseball. Hang out.
Play Fortnite.
Hey Wilson, make sure you're crossing the road safely.
We have complaints about parents saying that kids are not using the crosswalks and crossing in the middle of the street.
Stay safe, Wilson.
If you have your phone on you, make sure it's powered off and you put it in the phone holsters.
February 17th is World Kindness Day.
Make sure to be kind and be sure to live getting no red slips. Have a good day.
Be kind, Wilson.
Hey Wilson, so February 17th is coming up real soon, and we wanted to share the kindness to everybody, and we want to get more inspirational. So this is why some kids are smarter than you. Yeah, that's okay. Some kids are cooler than you. That's okay. But all that matters is you got to be the nice kid. All right, bye!
And now for some sports news.
Good afternoon, Mr. Kaneko. What are your thoughts on the hockey game?
Oh, it was a hard-fought battle in the hockey game. I had a lot of fun being out there with the guys. Students played hard, but the staff was a little bit better than I think the students could handle. Although at the end, though, I think Mr. Medlin had a little trouble with numbers. I don't know if he's a math guy anymore. But we had a good time out there, and the crowd was rocking as well.
Good afternoon, Mr. Desuit. What are your thoughts on the game that happened?
I thought it was a great game overall. Both students and staff played their hearts out. It came down to the last minute. Might have been something going on with that scoreboard, but the students did great, and I had a blast playing it. So thanks, Mr. DeSena, for setting everything up. I can't wait to play again next year.
Go Warriors!
Girls basketball, 7th grade, loss, 6-16. 8th grade, win, 30-26. The 8th grade girls is still undefeated.
Hey, make sure you have your mask on, but you can only attend these games if you have a relative playing. Go Warriors!
Now some public service announcements from the Wilson Video Crew.
Math Counts meets after school until 3:45. PBIS meets before school from 8:10 to 8:40. 7th and 8th grade Gamers Club meets after school until 3:45. Circle Club meets from 2:50 to 3:30. Warrior Closet is open after school until 3:30. WMS Girls Basketball home versus Shoemate game time 7th at 4 o'clock, 8th at 5.
Hi everyone, it's Mr. Rutkowski, and I want to talk to you today about an upcoming competition that is going to be open for 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. So this is called the Michigan Social Studies Olympiad, and it's kind of based like the Winter Olympics are going on in Beijing, China. The competition is going to have different events, all based around social studies, and all having to do with the same theme, and that theme is, who are we and what unites us? So they do this competition every year, and like it says, the theme, who we are and what unites us, explores not what divides us, but what unites us, what we have in common, and what hopes and dreams we all share. So similar to the Olympics, this is broken up into many different categories. Now, you don't have to participate in all the categories, obviously, but you can choose more than one. So you can see that some of these have to do with artwork and drawing. Some of them are based on essays. There's one on songwriting. There's one on photojournalism and another one on digital photography. There's one that is based on a historic TV newscast. So it's pretty diverse. And what we're going to do with this, if you are at all interested in doing this, we're going to have an informational meeting next Thursday, February 17th. So far, it's Mrs. Zimnikas and Mr. DeSuit and myself, and we're going to have the meeting in my room, which is 102, right after school. Now, you can come to the informational meeting and get some information about what this is. Doesn't lock you in, but if you're at all interested, come to the meeting, see what this is all about. The entry are due at the end of March. So we have a little bit of time to work on these, but we want to get started with those who are interested as soon as possible. So again, if you're at all interested in the Social Studies Olympiad, meeting is going to be in room 102, Thursday, February 17th. Thanks a lot.
If you're going to the Warrior Closet after school, you must stay in the building, or else you will not be allowed in.
Hello, Wilson. So, I had a few concerns about the yearbook. And I'm going to tell you, the yearbook costs about $20 for the base model. Now, there's different options you can have with it that can go up or down. Again, all you got to do is follow this link that's at the bottom here along and put in that little activation code there to go ahead and order yours. Now, again, this is actually kind of cool too. We wanted all the stuff to be done by the end of February, which I really do recommend that. The earlier you get in, the easier it is to reserve your book. We only have about 100 yearbooks left to sell. I'm telling you right now, they're going to go fast. You better try to order them sooner than later. Everything's online with it, guys, so you make sure you put in all your stuff online. Okay? With that being said, though, we actually were able to extend the deadline almost till the end of March for the yearbook sales. Doesn't mean wait till March. Order it now because we have only a limited supply left. So make sure you order it. Follow the link. Do the description. Cut it.
Yay! All right, girls. Any girls interested in playing soccer, whether you're in 6th, 7th, or 8th grade and you plan on playing at Wilson or at Roosevelt next year, Coach Stevens, varsity girls coach, is running soccer practices from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesdays and Friday nights at the RHS gym. I know that we've had quite a bit showing up already every day, and from everybody I've talked to, it sounds like they're having some fun. Please see Mr. Konecko if you have any other questions. If not, just show up Tuesdays and Fridays.
Hey, Wilson. One excellent chance to coup your favorite council. Well, you can go to pbisrewards.com and purchase a victory ticket for a chance to coup a council. It'll be an excellent surprise for them. What do I look like, a council?
Yeah.
Morning, Wilson. This is Mr. Brovant. Next Thursday, February 17th, will be our sign-up meeting for any 6th or 7th grade student interested in the robotics team. The meeting will start right after school and last until approximately 4 o'clock, so plan on attending the entire meeting. We had a great season this past fall, and it's time to start training our new members that want to be on the team for next fall. So we will not be accepting any new 8th grade students at this time. If you have any questions, please see me in room 49 or see Mrs. Cavesti.
Hey Wilson, Mr. Brown here. February is Black History Month. Now a lot of you may know this already, but I just recently published my very first book called Reflections of Light, a poetically shared journey of self-discovery. And in this book I wrote a few poems on race, color, and I'd like to share a couple of those with you right now. The first poem is called The Dream of Equality. A man once said in this history of ours, only in the darkness can you see the stars. He knew his time was meant to be, to stand up for all, equality. The road he took was paved with peace, as he fought for all the hate to cease. Though some had refused to see his sight, as he gave a speech for civil rights. Yet it defined a movement that he set forth, that every man should see their worth. He had this dream to see a place, less of hate and more of grace. So as we hold this month to honor him, let's stop and reflect how far we've come. And as we follow down his path of dreams, let's keep fighting for all equality. So that was The Dream of Equality. And now I'd like to share a poem called Love Has No Color. Whenever it comes to one another, love should never have a color. We must see in darkness, but be blind in light, with full acceptance in unaltered sight. We are judge and jury of our thoughts, and must live with the consequence of what is sought. But these senseless acts have no place in a world that needs a full embrace. We were always told to love thy neighbor, but minds get formed from learned behavior, creating bias in a judgment unfurled, spreading hate amongst an unjust world. We must still continue to find a way to protect each other from the grip of hate, to search for equality and away from harm, with blinding love in open arms. It's up to us to do what we can to end this hate within our land, to search for peace with one another, and find a love that has no color. Have a good rest of the day, Wilson.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.